I recently bought this table saw so I can start building bigger and better projects. But I have a major problem. Dust! Dust everywhere. No dust collection system in sight. And I don't have the money to buy one. What I do have is a bunch of junk and a wet dry vac. Sure, I can make this work. So here's what I'm thinking and what I've seen other people do on YouTube and other places. They cut a hole in the top of the bucket, put a hose into the top that leads into the wet dry vac. Then they cut a hole over here into the side of the bucket at the top with a connector going to another hose that goes to the dust collection port on the bottom of the table saw. They use elbow joints and other plumbing supplies. I don't have that. I have this one piece of PVC pipe and this vacuum cleaner hose that I got off a broken vacuum cleaner. And hot glue and duct tape to seal it all together. And I'm going to use this as a connector for the dust collection on the table saw because it's not this size and this is all I have that will fit. Yeah, it's going to be jankety. See if this works. I need a hole in the top of the bucket to get this to fit into. I don't have any fancy hole saws. Come on. Yeah. Don't have a hole saw, but I do have these paddle bits. I doubt they're gonna work, but I'm gonna try anyways. Not perfect, but it works. Maybe. Chisel. Come on. You know you wanna get in there. Aha! Now that works. Yes. Yes. Bam. That's how you put a whatever you call that into the top of a bucket. All right. Here's the idea here. This came off the old vacuum cleaner as the hose, same hose I have there. These go to my wet dry vac. These little extensions. They create a pretty damn good seal right there that my wet dry vac can actually easily fit into. And I don't have to use duct tape on it, so whenever, so whenever I need to use my wet dry vac, I can easily take it off and use it for other things because I only have one wet dry vac. Progress, people. Progress. I need these two pieces to fit together. Really need this piece of PVC to go into this piece of vacuum hose, but they're the same size. So, looks like this piece of PVC pipe needs to lose some damn weight. Let's try this shaping tool. I have a feeling this is not what this tool was designed for. I'm gonna have to find a better method. That's not working. I'm gonna try rasp now. It's probably gonna take me 10 hours to get this done. That's how you do that. Yes! Now I need another hole in the bucket. This is too long. I obviously need to shorten it. But there's some fine. It'll be a real hacksaw one day when it grows up. Cattle bit's not really meant for this kind of stuff, but it seems to be working alright. It's a hole. Ta-da! I'm gonna get this to fit. The hole would be the exact same size. Damn it. Remember our trick before with shaving down some of the top of this to make it fit into that? Round 2. Okay, we need this to go in at an angle like that. I have an idea. It involves the hacksaw again. Bam. So, like that. Kind of like the compensator in an AK-47. Yeah. That way, when I put these two together on the inside, this will be facing that direction, and it'll blow it around the side of the bucket more, because I don't have an elbow joint like a lot of people are using. And it'll be easier to get it in the bucket. The hole needs to be bigger. Oh, here it is. Come on, you're almost there. A little more. Aha! Get in there! Get in there! Bam. That's it. Ooh. That's a problem. Just going to shoot it across the bucket instead of around the bucket. Huh. I can fix that. I've got it. I figured it out. I don't have to modify. I was thinking about coming up with some crazy idea using a Coca-Cola can. Wow, I can't speak. And cutting it up and using it as some type of shroud to blow things that direction. But I found an even more simpler solution. Shove the rubber tubing, well, vacuum hose, if I can get it to fit, through, all the way through this. Oh, come on. Yeah, there we go. All the way through the bucket. I haven't actually tried to do this yet, so. Bam. And then, here's the genius. Here's the genius part. I take this flexible hose and secure it like that. Bam! Just like that. Now, with it shaped that direction, sawdust will come out, hit this, and ride around the bucket and fall to the bottom. In theory. In theory. I'm going to secure it using nuts and bolts if I don't drill through my thumb. Here, I'll just use a washer. The hole can be a little bit bigger than it needs to be. It's going to have to be. So, if I can find the freaking camera, I'm going to take this bolt, run it through here from the inside after I cut it down to size with that baby hacksaw I have, and then bolt it to the side of the bucket like this. If my arm would get out of the way, like this. That's the idea. That's the plan. Ta-da! Ow! Which one? Right there's fine. Alright. Eyeballing it. Okay. Now let's not drop the bolt down into the hose. That would be annoying. Nut! What is that? Come here. Aha! Victory is mine. Bam! Now we're cooking with gas, my friends. And just like that, we have the beginnings of a Vortex style, hopefully, dust collection system. Yeah, that's the start. Actually, that's the finish. Almost. I have an adapter to make. And some hot glue, possibly. Definitely some hot glue. Now I need this hose to attach to this outlet. But, as you see, they're not even close to being the same size. And I don't want to just duct tape this onto here, because something tells me that's a bad idea. So, that's where my BioLite bottle comes in too. Because the butt of it is almost the exact same size as this piece of pipe. Front of it is almost the exact same size as this piece of pipe. So, let's get to work. This should be simple. I really only need to cut the end of this off. And the razor knife works perfect for that. And that's actually a decent pressure fit. I'm not gonna have to tape or hot glue or nothing. Man. Just on the table saw and dry that off a little bit. Feel a nice breeze. And then our hose actually attaches perfectly oops, to this BioLite bottle. Like, who needs to buy fancy stuff when you can just make it? So I didn't even think about this until just now, but this is also a great way to pull little bits of wood, and the fact that I can just pull this off makes it easy to clear out blockages. And then just stick it right back on. Okay, so this is what the setup is looking like right now. Have our professionally handmade bottle adapter going into our professionally handmade old vacuum cleaner hose, which is going down into our bucket, going into this piece of custom made PVC piping into the bucket. That should be angled down, but whatever. And then we have our custom fitted bucket lid going into our whatever extending rod vacuum cleaner piece that is, going into our extension for our shop vac, going into the shop vac hose, which is obviously attached to the shop vac. Yeah, let's test this thing out. Let's make a couple of quick cuts to see how well this works. Helps if you plug your table saw in. Now let's make a couple of quick cuts to see how well this works. So, my genius self just did that and forgot to even turn the dust collection system on. Jesus Christ. I would say that's about right. And you see how it's only around the edges there? It means the vortex is working. Yes. That's all not in my lungs. Awesome sauce. Now let's test it this way. This is what we're starting off with inside of our wet dry vac. If there's still no dust in there, that means we know for a fact the vortex is working. If there is dust in there, I need to work on my design. Let's do this. Need to start doing this. Okay, at least this time I cut the vacuum on. Now, let's check and see how much sawdust made it into the actual wet dry vac, and I've already opened it up and looked. And, hey-o, not a lot. Although I only had the vacuum on for 1/5 of that. Let's check inside of our bucket here. Let's get it open. Look at that. Beautiful, spinny action inside of our bucket, collecting most of the sawdust that when I remember to turn the damn thing on. Anyways, thanks for watching, everybody. Appreciate you. This here just proves if you put your mind to anything, you can do it. I needed dust collection, didn't have the money to buy dust collection. Looked around my shop, found a bunch of parts, watched a bunch of videos. Took inventory of what I had on hand, what they said I needed, built the things I didn't have, made it work. Remember, you can always make it work. You can always find a solution. Thanks for watching. Have a good day.